Hi everyone. So I decided to share my experience of doing the lateral internal sphincterotomy surgery for chronic fissures because when I was searching about this topic before doing my surgery, a lot of people described their experiences vaguely, and I couldn't really find much information about it online. So what you need to know is this surgery is done for patients who have chronic fissures, chronic anal fissures, which are ulcers. They result from low blood supply coming to the anus, and usually it happens to patients who are constipated for a very long time, like for years or something, and after straining during bowel movements. It could also happen to females after labor. Before you go for the surgery, the doctor gives you it's 3 options. The first thing is you try the nifedipine course, nifedipine and lidocaine cream. So it's a cream that helps relax your sphincter. Basically, nifedipine is a calcium channel blocker. It causes your muscles to relax. That works in like 50% of the cases. For me, that did not work. The second option was getting Botox injections. But the problem with Botox is that you have to get it like every 4 to 5 years. And usually you have to get multiple injections in order to get the optimal result. I did not go for that because the pain was so severe. I could not try something that I had to repeat all over again. So I went for the surgery. Also, my doctor told me that if you have irritable bowel syndrome, it's better that you don't do the surgery because especially if you have the diarrhea component, if it's more than the constipation component in the IBS, you should try to avoid the surgery because it results in incontinence in 2% of the cases. So you have to think about that if you have IBS. Anyway, sorry for taking a long time to explain this. Let's move on to the surgery itself. So my doctor gave me 2 options of anesthesia. Either I choose general or partial anesthesia, which is very similar to the epidural during delivery. And however, I looked online, and because I was kind of scared to do the epidural, the partial anesthesia. I was kind of scared because everyone was saying that you get chronic back pain and it hurts during the insertion of the needle, and you get back pain after the insertion of the needle for 6 months or more than that. So I was scared of it, and I did not want to go for general anesthesia because the surgery is 5 minutes or 15 minutes. It's a very simple surgery. It doesn't need general anesthesia. They might intubate you or something. So I was reading, and then I thought of doing local anesthesia. They give you an injection of lidocaine, straight into the anus, and they give you midazolam, a benzodiazepine, to make you relax and sleepy and drowsy. But my doctor said that it's possible to do in cases of a cooperative patient, but she said that it's painful, the lidocaine injection itself is painful, and she doesn't prefer it because if you do the partial anesthesia, the pain, you get pain control for 6 or 7 hours until the anesthesia wears off. So that's why she said she prefers it. Anyway, so I went ahead with the partial anesthesia, finally, thank God. And it wasn't that scary. Like, everyone was telling me, don't do it. You'll get back pain. The doctor will hurt you while he's inserting the needle, the anesthesiologist. So what happened is, they told me to hug a pillow while having my back straight, hug the pillow, and like lie my feet down. So I did that, and then they sprayed my back with lidocaine spray, and I did not feel a thing. I did not feel the needle being injected. I did not feel anything. The anesthesiologist was really, really good. So thank God for that. I did not feel anything, and he gave me the relaxing medication before giving me the partial anesthesia, so that helped me relax. After that, they put me in lithotomy position, which is like the same position that females do during delivery. Anyway, I did not feel any pain throughout the whole surgery. I did not feel any pain. I just felt like slight pressure of the doctor's hands. I could hear her say, give me a 2-blade, give me scissors, give me I don't know what. But I was relaxed the whole time. I did not feel any pain. The surgery was completely painless. Like, even though I was awake, I could not feel anything. And then they did dressing for me. They put some gauze, and then they put like, I don't know, like a big plaster to hold the gauze there. And then they set it up with an adult diaper. I could not feel anything. I didn't even know that they put a diaper. Anyway, what happened after? I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. Okay, then they sent me back to my room. Oh, wait, they put me in recovery for like 15 minutes. The most annoying part was like, because of the anesthesia, I could not move my feet, but that was completely normal. Because I'm a person who has so much difficulty staying still. That's why this was the worst part for me. They put me in recovery for like 15 minutes. Then they sent me back to my room. I went back to my room. I think you're supposed to keep flat for 6 hours after you get partial anesthesia. I did not do that because I was so hungry and I had to eat, and I could not eat by being flat. Sorry, I forgot to say, the doctor asked me to fast for 8 hours before the surgery. That included water and solids, liquids, everything. So right after the surgery, like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, they said it was okay, I could eat. I was not nauseated at all. I ate. Actually, I thought they were gonna give me only fluid-only diet, but it was a completely normal diet. I had some protein, had some meat and soup, and salad, and I tried to eat more fiber than the protein. Then the anesthesia was wearing off. I could move my right feet first, and then like 1 hour later I could move my left feet. It was perfectly fine. Like 6 hours after the procedure, I did not feel any pain at all. I even had to evacuate. I went to the bathroom. I could not feel myself peeing, but I could tell that I had to pee. I peed normally, and then I could not feel any pain again. And then maybe 7 hours after the surgery, I had a bowel movement. I think you're supposed to keep the dressing there for until the next morning, unless you have a bowel movement. Honestly, I removed the dressing. I removed everything. I don't think I was supposed to do so because when I removed it, there was some blood, but it's not like a lot of blood. It's like minimal amount of blood. It's okay. It's not that scary. Um, I had a bowel movement. I was so scared to have my first bowel movement, but actually, the pain during that bowel movement, the pain, it's less than the pain of the fissure itself. So if you're experiencing pain during the chronic fissure, the pain of the surgery is much less. Especially if you're gonna do partial anesthesia, you're not gonna feel any pain if you have your bowel movement during the time that your anesthesia is still there. So I did not feel any pain. The doctor told me they wanted to keep me for a night just to check my vitals and stuff, but I decided that as soon as I walked, I wanted to leave. I walked like 6 hours after my surgery. I walked without any help. I could walk, thankfully, and that's it. I left the hospital. The anesthesia completely wore off. I had another bowel movement. It was kind of painful, also like the pain that you can tolerate. The doctor gave me some painkillers, Panadol Extra, like paracetamol, and she gave me some laxatives, and that's it. She didn't even prescribe to me any antibiotics or anything. That's it. I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry if I had a lot of gaps. I was just trying to be accurate and tell you my whole and share with you my whole experience. I hope that whatever you're going through, whether it was Botox or surgery, just don't be scared. Try to relax. Relax the whole time. Remember that if you're relaxing, your pain will be less, everything will be better. And I hope that you get well soon. Thank you for listening.